little bit broken, I'm a little bit frayed. Two messy pictures that never quite faded. Your heart has some dents and my soul has some scars, like an old radiator or used up cars. You cry at the movies for the villain who lost, and I'm always counting the emotional cost. We're not a parade and we're not a clean slate. We're just two disasters who walk through the gate. But I like the cracks where the light leaks through, especially the ones that look just like you. It's beautiful wreckage, it's a perfect mess, a chaotic kind of a holy yes. We're twisted and tangled like weeds in the rain, finding the pleasure in the middle of pain. Let them have their perfect, let them have their pure. I'd rather have this, that I am sure. The neighbors are judging the weeds in our yard, and the way that we're living is slightly too hard. But they don't see the way that you hold me at night, when the demons are screaming and I'm losing the fight. Yeah, you're the only person who knows how I'm built. The shame and the anger, the pride and the guilt. You don't try to fix me, you don't try to change the parts of my spirit that are broken and strange. We're a demolition derby in a field of glass, watching the normal people just pass. But we've got a fire that'll never go cold, a story of survival that's yet to be told. A chaotic kind of a holy yes. We're twisted and tangled like weeds in the rain, finding the pleasure in the middle of pain. Let them have their perfect, let them have their pure. I'd rather have this, that I am sure. Beautiful wreckage, stay messy with me. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was a shadow in a suit of regret, the kind of man that you're supposed to forget. Walking the alleys of a burned out town, looking for a way to keep the lid down. But you saw a flicker where I saw the dark, a tiny little flame from a dying little spark. You didn't run when the thunder started to roll, you just stood your ground for my wandering soul. Everybody said I was a lost cause, a dead end, but you treated my heart like a long-lost friend. And you gave a ghost a chance to breathe again, to feel the sun and the touch of the rain. You didn't care about the chains that I wore, you just opened up the window and you unlocked the door. Now I'm alive in the heat of your flame, and I'll never go back to being the same. Thank God for the ghost of a chance. The past is a graveyard that I used to haunt, full of the things that I didn't even want. But you walked through the headstones and you called out my name, and you didn't even flinch at the weight of my shame. You taught me that mercy is a physical thing. It's the water in the desert, it's the song that you sing. And now when I look in the mirror at night, I actually recognize the man in the light. From the edge of the world, but I'm walking it now with my banner unfurled. Because a love like yours is a riot, a revolution, the only real answer, the only solution. And you gave a ghost a chance to breathe again, to feel the sun and the touch of the rain. You didn't care about the chains that I wore, you just opened up the window and you unlocked the door. Now I'm alive in the heat of your flame, and I'll never go back to being the same. Thank God for the ghost of a chance. I'm breathing. Shadow, just you, ghost of a chance. Stars are indifferent to the way that I feel, to the weight of the moment, to the turn of the wheel. But you are the anchor in the middle of the sea, the only thing tethering the spirit in me. I've spent my life trying to for battles that could never be won. But you stopped the clock with a touch of your hand and showed me the beauty of the ground where I stand. It's a pull I can't fight, a force I can't see, changing the tide and the orbit of me. You are the gravity, you are the grace, the stillness I find in the busiest place. When the world starts to spin and I'm losing my way, you're the one certain play. And we're chasing the halos in the rain, washing away the weight and the pain, spinning in circles, silver and blue. The only thing solid is the center of you. Gravity's failing, we're starting to rise, caught in the static of your velvet eyes. Halos in the rain, silver and blue, just me and you. I spent my life building walls out of stone, convinced that the kingdom was better alone. I wore my armor like a second skin, afraid of the battle, afraid to let in. Then you walk through the gates with no weapon in hand, the quietest soul in a loud, angry land. You didn't use force and you didn't use fire, you just sang a truth that was higher and higher. And the iron began to crack at the seams, leaking the light of 1,000 dreams. You are the velvet that softened the iron, the song in the night that quieted the lion. You're the grace in the wreckage, the peace in the war, the only thing worth truly fighting for. I'll lay down my shield, I'll drop my sword. You're the only kingdom I've ever adored. Vulnerability is a terrifying height, but I'm ready to fall if you're holding me tight. You saw the scars that I tried to conceal, and told me that wounds are the only way to heal. It's a strange kind of power, the way that you love, like the weight of a mountain and the wings of a dove. I used to be steady, I used to be cold, but you're the first story that I wanna be told. Let the storms rattle the windows and doors, I am completely and utterly yours. There is no fortress that can keep out the soul. You took the fragments and you made them traffic on these hollowed out streets. You lean your head back and you close your eyes tight, and I swear I could drive through the rest of my life just to keep this expression, this peace on your face in this perfect, impossible, beautiful place. Don't look at the clock, don't look at the sky. The sun is a liar, the moon is a spy. Let's stay in the flicker, let's stay in the glow, where the fast lane is easy and the heartbeat is slow. I've got enough fuel to last till the dawn, as long as you're here, as long as you're on. Stars go blind. You're a doggy page in my favorite book, the kind of story that only needs one look to know the ending is worth the wait. Even when the chapters are running a little late, I've been reading between the lines of your smile, trying to stay in this moment for a while. You're the metaphor I can never quite find, the beautiful rhythm that occupies my mind. It's a paperback promise written in ink, deeper than any ocean. I don't wanna blink, 'cause every word that you whisper is true, and I'm finding my favorite language in you. It's not just a crush, it's a novel, it's grand, the way that you hold my heart in your hand. No sequels required, no spin-offs today, just you and me, baby, in every way. Sometimes the plot gets a little bit thick, and the world tries to play every cruel little trick, but we're the protagonist, we're the leads, planting the garden and pulling the weeds. You take the tension and you turn it to grace. I see the whole universe right in your face. If life is a library, I'm checking you out without any hesitation, without any doubt. Let them write their tragedies and let them write their wars. I'll just stay right here behind these closed doors, in the quiet of the morning, in the heat of the noon. With you as my lyric and you as my tune, the ink won't ever fade, the pages won't tear. I'll find you in the sentences everywhere. It's a paperback promise written in ink, deeper than any ocean. I don't wanna blink, 'cause every word that you whisper is true, and I'm finding my favorite language in you. It's not just a crush, it's a novel, it's grand, the way that you hold my heart in your hand. No sequels required, no spin-offs today, just you and me, baby, in every way. Chapter 1 was good, but chapter 10 is better. I'm loving every vowel and I'm loving every letter. Paperback promises, yeah, it's the best thing I've ever read. I'll take the willow, and you take the vine, and we'll weave us a life that is yours and is mine, by the banks of the river, where the tall grass grows, where the secrets of summer are all that it knows. I'll build you a hearth from the riverbed stone, the sturdiest house that we've ever known, with a roof made of cedar to keep out the rain, and a garden of wildflowers to soften the pain. And we're weaving the days like a basket of straw, the finest embroidery the world ever saw, a thread of your patience, a stitch of my pride, with nowhere to run and with nothing to hide. Oh, the river keeps rolling, but we're standing still in the house that we built on the side of the hill. I watched you at sunrise, the light in your hair, a prayer in the morning, a ghost in the air. You're planting the seeds while the earth is still cold, believing in harvest we've yet to behold. And when the work's heavy and my spirit is worn, you're the mend and the fabric, the patch on the torn. We don't need the silver, we don't need the gold, just a fire in the winter to keep out the cold. The water may rise and the banks may give away, but the roots that we've planted are tangled to stay deep in the silt and the mud and the clay. Love is the anchor that holds us today. Will go by like the leaves on the stream, the waking of life and the folding of dream. And when we are ancient and withered and gray, we'll look at this basket and here's what we'll say. It wasn't the riches, it wasn't the fame, it was the weaving of life round a singular name. We're weaving the days like a basket of straw, the finest embroidery the world ever saw, a thread of your patience, a stitch of my pride, with nowhere to run and with nothing to hide. Oh, the river keeps rolling, but we're standing still in the house that we built on the side of the hill. Keep weaving, my darling, the pattern is true. Just me and the river, and you. The signal is weak, but the meaning is clear. I'm orbiting something that's keeping me near. I've been floating in vacuum, I've been drifting in black, with no navigation to lead me back. But your heart is a beacon, a pulse or a sun, the only fixed point since the world has begun. I'm caught in your circle, I'm locked in your pull, a lonely satellite, but my spirit is full. I'm your satellite soul, spinning around, never quite touching the heat of the ground. But I'm seeing the world through the lens of your love, from the silence stronger than light. It's what keeps me together in the middle of the night. No atmospheric pressure, no oxygen, no sound can stop the rotation that we finally found. I'm your satellite soul, spinning around, never quite touching the heat of the ground, but I'm seeing the world through the lens of your love. From the silence and cold of the heavens above, you're the planet, the light, the ocean, the air, and I'm just the witness who's always been there, transmitting my devotion through the static and blue, forever and always in orbit of you. Receiving, I'm receiving the signal of your heart. Don't let go, don't let me drift. Satellite song. The shadows are long and the whiskey is low. The clock on the wall is starting to slow. The world outside is a frantic display, but here in this corner we've hidden away. The light through the bottle is honey and gold, a story of us that is yet to be told. You move like a melody, smooth and discreet, turning the bitter into something so sweet. In the amber hour, when the world goes dim, I'm lost in the rhythm, I'm lost in the whim. No need for talking, no need for the light, just the heat of your presence in the cool of the night. You're the blue note that lingers, the chord that stays true. In the amber hour, it's always been you. The smoke curls up like a question in air, while I trace the line of your hand over there. We've got no appointments, we've got no demands, just the soft shifting time of the hourglass sands. Your laughter is vintage, it's aged like a wine, and I'm drunk on the fact that I get to call you mine. Let the stars do their dance and let the moon have its say. I'm fine right here in this golden brown haze. The city is screaming for someone to hear, but the only vibration I need is right here. Close the curtains and lock up the world at the door. I found what I'm looking for, I don't need no more. the heat of your presence in the cool of the night. You're the blue note that lingers, the chord that stays true in the amber hour. It's always been you. The amber hour, stay a little longer, just one more song before the dawn. We built this room from the dust of our doubts, mapping the silence and the space between shouts. You brought the light through the cracked window pane. I brought the rhythm of the mid-August rain. Every floorboard we laid had a story to tell, of the nights we were lonely and the days we were well. We didn't have blueprints, just hands that were cold, searching for something that time couldn't hold. And oh, it's a long way home, but I'd walk every mile through the salt and the stone to see the architecture of the love that we've made, the height of the beams and the depth of the shade. It's a cathedral of ghosts and of beautiful things, where the weight of the world finally loses its wings. You memorized every scar on my skin, the places I've failed and the places I've been, while I learn the way that your breath starts to slow when you're dreaming of places where wilder things grow. We're not just a moment, we're seasons and years, a harvest of laughter and a winter of tears. The paint might be peeling, the foundation might sway, but I'm staying right here till the sky turns to gray. They say that nothing is built to endure, that the pulse of the heart is never quite pure. But look at the way that the light hits the floor. I don't want a palace, I just want the store to open for you when the evening is late, to be the one thing that isn't left up to fate. And oh, it's a long way home, but I'd walk every mile through the salt and the stone to see the architecture of the love that we've made, the height of the beams and the depth of the shade. It's a cathedral of ghosts and of beautiful things, where the weight of the world finally loses its wings. The nails in the wood, the heart in the blood, the fire in the hearth and the rising of flood. We're still standing here, we're still standing here, in the house we built out of nothing but hope and no fear. The astronomers claim that the heavens are cold, a vacuum, a story of old. But they haven't seen how you light up the hall, the gravity shift and the rise and the fall. I'm mapping the freckles across your right arm, a celestial chart with a mystical charm. We are stardust and spirit, we're carbon and bone, the greatest discovery the world's ever known. Galaxies spinning in the palm of your hand, more than the science can understand. And we are the constellation of us, rising from the ashes and the cosmic dust, written in the stars since the dawn of the light, burning through the black of the infinite night. No telescope needed, no math required to see that we're the ones the universe desires. You're the North Star when I'm lost in the sea, the steady rotation that brings peace to me. The sun is a jealous, predictable king, but you are the mystery the nebulae sing. Time is an ocean, but we are the shore, the end of the search and the forevermore. Let the planets collide and the systems decay. We are a rhythm that won't pass away. If the sky should fall and the lights go out, I'll find you by the feeling without any doubt. Across the dimensions, through the dark matter's veil, our light is a ship that will always set sail. And we are the constellation of us, rising from the ashes and the cosmic dust, written in the stars since the dawn of the light, burning through the black of the infinite night. No telescope needed, no math required to see that we're the ones the universe desire. Look up, do you see it? It's us, forever in the sky. Us. I found that Polaroid tucked behind the sun visor today, from that summer in Georgia when we threw the map away. You were wearing my flannel, it was 3 sizes too big, dancing barefoot in the dirt to a radio jig. Your hair was a mess of salted and dandelion gold, and I was a young man feeling 20 years old. Now the truck's got some rust and the engine's got a whine, but looking at you, girl, I swear you're still mine. And the dust on the dashboard tells the story of the miles through the valley of tears and the mountain of smiles. We've been chased by the storms and we've slept in the sun, but I'd do it all over since the day we begun. No, the road ain't been easy and the tires are worn thin, but I'd drive off the map just to find you again. Remember that kitchen in the first place we rented? The floorboards were warped and the fridge was all dented. We ate cereal for dinner on a card table set, and vowed that we'd give 'em all something to bet. They said we were reckless, they said we'd burn out, that love wasn't enough to kill off the doubt. But I watched you paint walls while the moonlight poured in, and I knew that with you I was destined to win. Time is a river that carves out the stone, and nobody should have to navigate it alone. I've seen the world change, seen the seasons turn gray, but your hand in my hand keeps the winter away. Tells the story of the miles through the valley of tears, in the mountain of smiles. We've been chased by the storms, and we've slept in the sun, but I'd do it all over since the day we begun. No, the road ain't been easy, and the tires are worn thin, but I'd drive off the map just to find you again. Yeah, just look at that picture, still got that smile. Let's just keep driving for another few thousand miles. I've got a museum inside of my head, full of the things that you did and you said. In the left wing, there's the way that you laugh at the rain. In the right, there's the way that you soften my pain. I got sketches of you in the kitchen at 4, and a sculpture of you walking through the front door. Every angle is perfect, every lighting is right. I could spend every day here and every single night, 'cause I'm walking the gallery of you, admiring the reds and the deep shades of blue. I don't need the Louvre or the Met or the Tate when I've got a masterpiece that isn't up for debate. You're the canvas, the colors, the frame and the light, the most beautiful thing that I've seen in my sight. Yeah, I'm lost in the art, and I'm losing the cue in the endless, incredible gallery of you. Look at this one, it's a candid. You're reading a book with that focused, adorable, slightly mad look. And over here is the time that we danced in the park, a splash of bright yellow in the middle of the dark. Critics might say that I'm biased or blind, but they haven't seen the treasures that I managed to find. Your kindness is a mural that spans across the walls, and your voice is the music that echoes through the halls. I'll never sell a single piece, I'll never let them go. I'm the only curator who truly gets to know the depth of the texture, the soul in the ink. You're more than a portrait, you're more than you think. You're a living, breathing work of fine art, and I've got the permanent pass to your heart. 'Cause I'm walking the gallery of you, admiring the reds and the deep shades of blue. I don't need the Louvre or the Met or the Tate when I've got a masterpiece that isn't up for debate. You're the canvas, the colors, the frame and the light, the most beautiful thing that I've seen in my sight. Yeah, I'm lost in the art, and I'm losing the cue in the endless, incredible gallery of you. Don't move a muscle, stay just just like that. The lights hitting your eyes. Oh, where was I at? Masterpiece, simply a masterpiece, and you're all mine. We bought the house for the porch and the view, but we didn't know what the soil would do. The previous owners had left it for dead, with nothing but weeds in the flower box bed. But then came the April, then came the May, and something started growing in a wild kind of way. Green shoots through the gravel, purple through the stone, a life of its own that we hadn't yet known. And it's the garden we didn't plant, the love we didn't plan, the accidental beauty of a woman and a man, trying to find their way through the thorns and the dust, only to find that the earth was in on the trust. It's messy and it's tangled, it's wild and it's free, and it looks a whole lot like you and like me. I used to think love was a manicured lawn, everything perfect from the dusk to the dawn. But she showed me the value of a little bit of dirt, of the scars that we carry and the ways that we hurt. Because the flowers that grow without any help are the ones that survive when you're by yourself. And now look at the roses, look at the vine, wrapping around your history and mine. Nature just sang us a different kind of tune. It said, let it be ugly, let it be real. That's the only way that a heart gets to heal. So let the grass grow tall and let the gate swing wide. We've got everything we need right here inside. And it's the garden we didn't plant, the love we didn't plan, the accidental beauty of a woman and a man, trying to find their way through the thorns and the dust, only to find that the earth was in on the trust. It's messy and it's tangled, it's wild and it's free, and it looks a whole lot like you and like me. Let it grow, whatever it is, it's beautiful. stars and I knew you were mine. We spent every night on the roof of your car, trying to name every single bright star. The world was a map that we hadn't yet read, with a million I love yous that hadn't been said. The air was getting colder and the leaves started to turn, but we were the fire that refused to just burn out. It was the last page of summer, the end of the heat, the bittersweet rhythm of the heart and the beat. We knew things were changing, we knew we'd grow up, but we were drinking the magic from a paper cup. If I could go back to the golden hour haze, I'd stay in that moment for the rest of my days. The last page of summer and the first page of us. Now we're 10 years older and 1,000 miles away, but I still see your face in the light of the day. The town has changed names and the cars and the scrap, but we're still the two kids on that old-fashioned map. I don't need the youth or the reckless abandon, I just need the person I can still put my hand on, the one who remembers the way that it felt when the ice in our hearts finally started to melt. They say you can't go home, but they're wrong, don't you see? Home isn't a place, it's the way you look at me. It's the smell of the rain on the hot summer street, it's the way that our memories and our futures all meet. So let the seasons change and let the years fly by, as long as I've got you in the corner of my eye. It was the last page of summer, the end of the heat, the bittersweet rhythm of the heart and the beat. We knew things were changing, we knew we'd grow up, but we were drinking the magic from a paper cup. If I could go back to the golden hour haze, I'd stay in that moment for the rest of my days. The last page of summer and the first page of us. The sun's going down, the crickets are loud. I'm still in love with you, yeah, I'm still in love with you. The whistle is blowing through the Kentucky pines, and I'm tracing the rust on these old iron lines. I've been running so long, I forgot how to stand, with nothing but gravel and dust in my hand. I left you a letter that I never quite sent, full of the sorries and where the time went, but the tracks only led in one direction tonight, toward the warm yellow glow of your porch light. And I'm taking the last train, the very last car, to find out you're still waiting at the end of the line, I'll spend the rest of my life making you mine. The conductor is calling, the wheels start to scream, and I'm caught in the middle of a fevered out dream. I see you in the window of every small town, the girl in the dress with the hair hanging down. I was a fool to think freedom was found in the empty white space of the cold frozen ground. True freedom is knowing there's a place you belong, with a person who knows every word to your song. The distance was a mountain I couldn't quite climb, and silence was a river that wasted our time. But the engine is roaring, it's shaking my bones. I'm tired of sleeping in places alone. I'm throwing my pride in the coal fire blue. The only thing left that is honest is you. And I'm taking the last train, the very last car, to find out if you're still exactly who you are. I know that I broke it, the promise and peace, but I'm begging the heavens for one more release. It's a long, lonesome whistle, a heavy set rain, but I'm coming home on the heart-bound train. If you're still waiting at the end of the line, I'll spend the rest of my life making you mine. The brakes are hissing, the steam's in the air. I'm stepping off now, are you really there? Just one more mile, just one more step to the only promise I should have ever kept. Yeah. We're sitting in the kitchen, it's 4:30. Shadows dancing on the hardwood floor. The coffee is cold, but the air is so thick, with the feeling that doesn't need a magic trick. You haven't said a word in 20 minutes or more, but I know exactly what you're looking for. It's in the way you lean, the way you sigh, the subtle little flicker in the corner of your eye. Dictionaries fail us, they're just ink on the page, but we're master translators at a very young age. It's an unspoken language of frequency that only exists between you and me. A grammar of gestures, a syntax of touch, saying so little but meaning so much. I can hear what you're thinking across the room, like the silent expansion of a flower in bloom. Sometimes a hello is a heavy goodbye, and a how are you doing is a beautiful lie. But with us there's a clarity, a crystalline view. Don't need a map to get to the center of you. Your hand on my shoulder is a 5-act play, exposing the things that you don't wanna say. The silence isn't empty, it's a vessel to fill with the weight of a love that is perfectly still. Words are just bubbles that pop in the air, but the way that you look at me, that's a prayer. Let the world keep on talking till their throats go dry. We'll keep our secrets in the you and I. It's an unspoken language of frequency that only exists between you and me. A grammar of gestures, a syntax of touch, saying so little but meaning so much. I can hear what you're thinking across the room, like the silent expansion of a flower in bloom.